Hello everyone, Sunny here, and today I'm going to be explaining some stuff that, I don't know, I've just been wanting to explain, and this video is unscripted, keep in mind, and also it's in video form because I did not want to have to type this all out. That would be very difficult to me because typing sucks. So basically this is about some of my older books on my account, and even some of the newer ones, think like The Great War and The Blackbird Sings, Flowers, Tales of Florelia, you see? So, personally, I have a problem. I suck at finishing things, and not only do I suck at finishing things, but I also start things a lot, and I start things without planning them. Now, you see, these stories are victims of that problem, because I take for instance, and The Blackbird Sings, I literally read some of those like gory romantic Tumblr posts and was just like, hey, what if that was Sunker? And I started writing a story about it. Now, usually when I write a story on a whim, I don't publish it until I have a couple chapters done. I didn't publish The Great War until I had a couple chapters done, just so that I know where I'm going with it, but I made the mistake of publishing it right away, so now I feel like it's my duty to finish that story, but unfortunately, I have like none of it planned. I don't have an ending planned. I don't really have much planned at all other than the first couple chapters. So, if like I'm not saying that I'm totally canceling any of these stories that I mentioned, Flowers, Tales of Florelia, The Great War, and The Blackbird Sings, but what I am saying is that you can't really expect any updates on them because I have other stories that I'm much more interested in, like The Great War. I don't even really like Coinpin anymore. I still sort of ship it, but it's more just a thing that's there in my AUs, and I'm not really passionate about it at all. And, like, I still love that AU, and I still would like to keep working on that AU, but writing it in a coherent story is difficult for me. So if I'm going to do things with that AU, which I most likely am, I'm probably just going to make drawings for it or like write little one shots in the universe and stuff, but don't really expect much from that actual story. And same with And the Blackbird Sings. I love the universe. I love the concept of Alex Lyon's characters being like gods and then they're just getting worshipped, and I like the lore that I came up with for it, but I just don't really know where to go with the story, and I feel like if I keep working, I'm going to end up writing myself into a really bad wall. And for Flowers, Tales of Florelia, I love the universe so much. That's one of my oldest, like, full coherent universe, like, stories that I came up with all on my own. And I love it so much. It's one of my, like, favorite things to just work on and think about and come up with ideas for. But writing it in a coherent story is, like, again, it's difficult. And this does not apply to Island Rampa or to any of my future Danganronpa stories because I'm really interested in Danganronpa right now, and stuff, and I especially love writing Island Rampa. It's really fun. I chose a lot of characters that I really like because I love writing them. Like, I love writing Cloudy, I love writing Remote, I love writing Teardrop, I love writing Stapy, Foldy, Marker, all of those characters. I love writing them and I love coming up with stories for them. And also, I know where I'm going with the plot, and I also have the overarching story of the actual series like done. Like, I still have stuff to work out, but I have the story. I have it. I have all the characters and a lot of the deaths planned for the other seasons that took place. I have a lot of it planned, and it's easy for me to write because of that. So, I'm not saying that the stories and the AUs for those older stories, specifically those three, Flowers, The Great War, and The Blackbird Sings, are completely canceled and that I'm completely done with them or that I may never work on them again, but I'm just saying to please stop asking me to continue writing those because I may write them in the future, but I have other stories to work on, and I want to work on like streamlining the stuff that I write more and more because it helps me get things done faster. It helps what I get done to be longer and better and just overall higher quality. And I don't really want to write those full stories as much anymore. So, like, please stop asking, like, when is chapter 2 of this? When is chapter 5 or whatever of this? Because it may never come out. It may come out in the future in some distant time. Like, it may come out surprisingly soon, but I mean, most likely it probably never will. And I'm really sorry for that. But I unfortunately really suck at finishing things. Like, I suck at starting things and then fully finishing them just on a track. I suck at that. I zigzag between different projects a lot, and it may suck for you since you are a viewer of mine or a follower, but I do really appreciate your dedication with sticking with my works, because it is an absolute mess probably for you guys to keep reading them, since I leave you on just with random announcements for months and then drop a 2,000 word chapter. I am so sorry about that, but still, thanks for sticking with my content. Goodbye, Stan Marker, Stan Stay Polly, Stan all my favorite Danganronpa characters. I need to update this since I'm in love with Danganronpa now. Sunny slash Nickel slash whatever character I'm in a kinship of, kind of Ibuki, kind of Cloudy, whatever. Yeah, I'm out.